welcome back to our channel Kitchen of Flavors. Today we are making twisted Korean donuts, and the ingredients are here right in front of you. We have 3 cups of all-purpose flour. We have a bit of extra flour here for dusting. We have 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 packet of yeast. We have 5 tablespoons of sugar here, which we're going to divide and use twice. Then we have 1 egg. We have 1 cup of water. You can either use milk or water, it's your choice. We have half teaspoon of cinnamon powder here and half a teaspoon of salt. So we are going to start by heating up the butter in the pan, and then we'll mix the rest of the ingredients. So my butter is melting here. We're just going to let it melt completely and get a bit warm. So my butter is melted completely, as you can see. Make sure to do it on medium heat. Once it's melted, just take it off the gas and put it on the table. I've removed the butter from the gas. Now I am going to add my water. We're going to use a whole cup. Just pour it inside. Make sure to do it while the butter is still warm. It shouldn't be cold. We are now going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Like that. And we're going to also add the salt in it. And make sure to mix it well till everything is dissolved. Keep mixing. So my mixture is dissolved, as you can see. Everything's mixed well. Now I'm going to add my egg inside, and I'm going to mix it again. So mix your egg properly. So I'm going to pour in the whole packet of yeast. I'm going to stir it, mix it properly. So once everything is mixed well like this, we're going to cover it and let it sit for 5 minutes so the yeast can get activated. It's been 5 minutes already, and as you can see, the yeast has activated. Now I'm going to transfer it into a large bowl. So I've kept the mixture into the bowl. Now I'm going to add my 3 cups of flour inside. You add it slowly and gradually while mixing. I'm going to add the rest of my flour inside and keep mixing it till everything is mixed well. So you keep mixing it like this. Once everything's mixed well, then we're going to knead the dough with our hands. So we are going to now knead the rest of the dough with our hands. This is how the dough should be. It shouldn't be too dry. You see, it's a bit sticky. So once the dough is ready, we are going to let it sit for 1 to 1.5 hours so it can rise. So it's been 1.5 hours already. The dough has risen up. Now we are going to deflate it slowly like this. Just knead it a bit more. You need it not very soft, but soft. So this is how you're going to knead it again. You don't need to add any flour. So after kneading the dough again like this, we're going to let it sit again for 40 minutes till it rises up once more. So we're going to cover it and let it sit. 40 minutes already, and you can see the dough has risen up again. We're going to deflate it once more and knead it for a few minutes before making the balls. This is how your dough is supposed to be. You can see it's still soft. Like that. Now we're going to place it on the table and make the balls. Start making the balls. Don't have to make them too big or too small. This size is fine, but make sure they're round. So this is what you're going to do with the rest of the dough as well. Just keep making the balls till you have them all ready. The balls are now ready. There are 25 of them, and we are going to start rolling each ball. We have to roll them straight, long like a rope. They should be a bit thin from the center and a bit fat from the ends. That is how we are going to keep rolling. Make sure not to make the ends too thin. Now we are going to hold both the ends together and start twisting them. Like this. And once you reach at the end, just join them by pressing the ends together. And this is how it's supposed to look. Now you have to repeat the same procedure with the rest of the ball till you have all of them ready. These are how they're supposed to be, like spirals. As you can see, you're supposed to make all of the dough like this, and once you have made them, just let them sit for 30 minutes so they can rise a bit. And what you're going to do is let them sit the way they are for 15 minutes and then turn them the other way and let them sit for the other 15 minutes, and then you can fry them. My twisted Korean donuts are ready. As you can see, they're fluffed up. Now I am going to fry them in oil, and make sure you heat the oil properly first, then you let it cool on, not cool, you put it on slow once you have kept the donuts inside. And don't keep them completely on low heat. It should be somewhere between medium and low. So we're going to let them fry till they're golden brown, and make sure to keep turning them so they don't burn. And as you can see, once they enter in the oil, they fluff up a bit more and it makes it look even more yummy. So we're just going to let them fry. Again, don't let them burn. You keep turning them, but once they're a bit golden, as you can see, it's become a bit stiff from the side. And make sure you fry it with the stone, not any other spoon, because it can damage it or make it break from the sides. So once they start becoming like this, just turn them. We have to make them a bit more dark than this so they can be crispy but nice and yummy. This is how they are frying. We have to still fry them a bit more, not to burn them, but just to make them a bit more golden. And they have to be crunchy, because that is when you're going to enjoy eating them. They are going to be crunchy from the outside, but from the inside they'll be soft. So while these are frying here, I have made my coating, which is 3 tablespoons of sugar and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder, which I have mixed together, and I'm going to use this to coat the donuts. This is how they're supposed to be from both sides. As you can see, they're golden brown, they look crunchy. So I'm going to just take them off the oil and let them drain the oil before I coat them. Make sure not to fry lots of them at the same time, either 2 or 3 in a row, because when you keep more, when you keep them in oil, they're going to fluff up, and if you keep lots of them, they won't get enough space to fluff. So either use 2 or 3 depending on the size of the pan. And once while these ones are frying, I am going to take the ones that I have already fried and put them in this tin and coat them with the sugar. I'm going to put them inside, then cover the tin using its lid. And I'm just going to shake it like this. Just give give it a few shakes so that it can coat the sugar well. And in case you feel like the sugar isn't coated well, like you see it's not yet coated well, you can shake it once more, or just use your hands and do this on top, just like that, sprinkle them up. And just in case your sugar coating is less, you can make more as per your wish. So they have coated sugar, they have the sugar coating on top. This is how it usually catches. Make sure you coat them while they're still hot before they get cold, otherwise they won't catch the proper sugar. Now I'm going to just put them on the plate and let them cool while I fry the rest of them. So as you can see, the oil has become hot. That is why they are cooking up really fast. So just in case your oil has become hot, you can lower the heat more to avoid them from burning. But make sure you keep checking on them so that they don't burn, and keep turning them. So this is how you're supposed to do them, and all you have to do is keep repeating the same procedure over and over again till you're done with all of your donuts. So my twisted Korean donuts are now ready. They're really nice. They look yummy. As you can see, they are coated with sugar and cinnamon very well, and this is how they are supposed to be. Now you can enjoy them just like that, or you can dip them in Nutella. Like, you can just tear them apart and see. You can see they're very crunchy from the outside and soft from the inside. You can have it just like this, or dip it in the Nutella and eat. It's very yummy. As you can see, I've kept some chocolate. You can have it like this or just the way it is.